Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and if you thought dealing with the GOAT meta was gonna be annoying, oh, you in for a real ride, baby boy, because for this whole entire week, Baptiste is gonna be the brand new meta hero. And that's not to say that he's gonna be OP or not, that's just reality. Everyone wants to play Baptiste, so that pretty much guarantees that in every single one of your games, you're gonna be running into a Baptiste. And whether the player's good or not with him, that's up for debate, I guess, when you actually get in the game. However, what does this actually mean for competitive? Because while I'm making jokes about people insta-locking Baptiste because he's the new flavor of the month, does that actually mean he's going to be turning the tables around for competitive? Does that actually mean the GOAT meta is going to die? Does this mean that Mei might be meta? What is going to happen? And no, spoiler, Mei's not going to be meta with Baptiste. Now that Baptiste is finally out for competitive, what this means is sustainability. A whole lot more sustainability. So even though I jokingly said GOAT meta was annoying to deal with because of the sustainability factor, that is what Baptiste is all about. Because whether it's his fast multiple burst heals, or his immortality field, his AoE heal, or even his ultimate combined with his fast burst heals, he is going to ensure, if used correctly, that your team is not going to die. Again, assuming that the abilities are timed out correctly, you're not just throwing the immortality field down and just kind of being a DPS Baptiste. If used correctly, no one is going to die from anything. Now, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's also kind of not. You as Baptiste are going to be able to counter any kind of damage given off on your tanks. Say a soldier, a McCree, a Pharah, a Mei. If they're firing into your tanks, the tanks are not going to die because you have fast, quick, burst heals that splashes on multiple targets, assuming that they're all close together. So that means that you're just going to be able to build your ultimate even faster. But also considering the squishies on your team, they're not going to die because you have the immortality field as well. So tanks are good, squishies are good, no one's dying anymore. However, that's not really the most popular meta right now. Popular meta is 3 tanks and 3 healers, the GOAT meta. A key hero in that GOAT meta is going to be Zarya because she can be one of the best DPS tanks of all time, but she also has one of the greatest game-changing ults of Wait, what's that? I can't hear you over the fact that Baptiste has one of the greatest countering abilities whenever it comes to Grav, Mei ultimate, or any kind of ultimate. That is the reason why he's going to be game-changing when it comes to countering Zarya specifically, but just countering the ult game. So what this means for competitive is kind of more slower, long drawn-out fights because of the sustainability factor, but also less relying on ultimates because of the fact that Baptiste's immortality field cancels all of that. Now, yes, Baptiste's immortality field can be destroyed, but if used correctly and if placed correctly, more specifically, every single ultimate can be rendered useless every single, 20 seconds? Every single 20 seconds, an ultimate is rendered useless thanks to the immortality field. If you would like to donate today, you can change a life. Stop ultimate abuse. That's basically what this means for competitive. Less relying on Grav, less relying on ult combinations, because you're wasting 2 ults when an ability is live on the field. So while those 2 things I just mentioned, the fact that sustainability is going to be more prevalent if Baptiste is on the field, and also the fact that ult combinations are going to be less reliant on, the third thing could be seen as a positive, which is going to be stronger pushes, all thanks to his matrix. When it comes to 2 CP maps, pushes are some of the hardest things to do, even with a coordinated team, because you guys can't get past the Rhine shield, the Zarya bubble, the Bastion that's set up, the Symmetric, whatever it could be, because of the lack of sustainability and also the lack of damage, or at least just in Baptiste's case, because he fills both of those things. So now you don't have to be afraid of possibly dying from any of those things, because if he throws the matrix down at the choke, now he can just keep you guys sustained and keep you guys alive, along with some DPS like McCree or Soldier being able to shoot through the matrix and burn the shield, burn the Bastion, possibly just burn the Mercy that's in the back line. You're going to be able to just be confident in yourself again, because I feel like that's what a lot of players lack whenever it comes to pushing, specifically the B point on Volskaya or Temple, is that I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Nope. Throw down the Matrix. You're going to be healed for days, baby boy. And those are just a few opportunities that are going to be presented to you now that Baptiste is playable in competitive that I don't think a lot of people really took into consideration until maybe watching this video. And that's why I really want to make this video, just to remind you of the possibilities. Again, I don't know what's going to really happen because I'm sure nobody predicted the GOAT meta. So I'm going to assume that a new meta revolved around Baptiste is going to come out, all because of the potential that he brings. And it's all based on the fact that he has one of the greatest sustaining hero kits in the game with multiple heals that are really fast and really quick. That's why he beats out Ana, because he can heal multiple targets, and that's why he beats out Mora, because he can heal multiple targets in fast recessions, and he can fly like Mercy. Kinda. So he has everything in all the main healer categories in one single healer that, yeah, he might break up the GOAT meta, but then he might be meta himself, meaning it's the Baptiste meta. And that's why I want to make this video, just to remind you of, again, the opportunities, the potential, and the changes that are coming into competitive. Competitive, I'm going to say it right now, is going to change. Immortality Field's powerful, his heal's powerful, his Matrix allows teams to be aggressive and get even more sustainability. And I think that's what's going to happen with competitive. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about Baptiste. Let me know what you think heroes are going to emerge thanks to Baptiste possibly being more meta. Like if Summer's going to be more meta, if you think Soldier's going to be more meta, just let me know. So anyway, guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.